Hey everybody, it's Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of Aquarius placements in your chart, or transits happening for you that are affecting the energy of Aquarius at this time. This will be for the energy surrounding December 15th through the 31st. We had a full moon in Gemini that was pretty intense, and we also have a eclipse coming up in Capricorn on the 26th of this month, which should be interesting. I think we're at the tail end of our eclipse season now too with the Cancer Capricorn eclipses, so we'll be transiting out of that energy, or whatever is transiting into or out of your life will also be making its rounds too with this final, I think it's the final eclipse in Capricorn. So let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm going to take a brief moment to try to like visually connect and see what it is that I see. Pisces just had a really weird one, so I wouldn't be surprised if like I'm just interpreting weird symbols today. Yeah, this is another weird one. I knew it. So it's like a mixture of, I'm seeing a grandfather clock, like really old antique grandfather clock, but also I'm seeing like a, whatever those little cuckoo clocks are with little birds that come out of them. Either way, it's a bunch of different fucking clocks, and each one of them is ticking, and then it gets to the point to where a little cuckoo bird comes out, starts making its noise, and then I'm hearing the grandfather clock go off, which usually has those really deep, like rich chimes. So let's see what's going on. We have death and the Hanged Man. Today just might be a day where I cry in my readings. I've already cried in one, so let's see what's happening here. So Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Death, and the Hanged Man kind of all represent to me the essence of what I was seeing with the clock. Seven of Pentacles reversed oftentimes is time being up on something. It's almost as if there's nothing more that you can do. There's nothing more that you can do to either like tend to the soil or enrichen or enliven the crop to make it healthy again. And whatever it needs to do, it's going to do on a natural cycle. So it's going to fall away. It's going to go back into the soil, and it's going to enrich the soil for future crop. So with that being paired with Death and the Hanged Man, you might have a very impactful transition that's happening in your life soon that will most definitely impact your life on a very, very heavy level. And it will change you. You will not be the same person after this experience. Now, with the Hanged Man being present as well, I feel like there's going to be a lot of enlightenment in this process. I think it is going to deepen your connection with spirit as well as your connection with yourself. I think that you are going to be in a period of feeling, I don't want to say disconnected, but more of being an observer and not necessarily an active player. Four of Swords, you will be taking time or needing time to heal from this experience with Strength in reverse, because you do not have the strength to do this on your own at this time. This feels very similar to Pisces. And with that being said, I feel like either you need to watch the Pisces reading, or you have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or you're dealing with a Pisces, so you can maybe see their experience in dealing with this as well, because they do feel tied together. Now, reach out if you need support. You do have the Six of Cups here, so you do have support all around you. I do think you need to stick with what's familiar. We do have the Three of Pentacles and King of Cups over here as well. So yes, I do think that in some way you are either connected with a Pisces or you have Pisces in your chart. And this might even be you having like a Pisces moon, or maybe you have a Pisces sun and an Aquarius moon or an Aquarius rising. Either way, these two readings feel very tied together because they have very similar elements and they have very similar storylines, just a little bit of different cards. So, you know, with the Page of Swords, I feel like there's been like, it's almost like you've given what you can and you've had to remain observant in what it is that you do know with the information that you've been given. And with the Page of Swords, you might not even have all the information that you need. It's more like trying to gather information. You've been trying to gather information through this period of time in order to figure out what you can do, I think, to keep something going, or to see if you need to continue investing and tending to a form of a project, a situation, a person, a circumstance. And I think with what you're finding out is that at this point it's done. You've done everything that you can, and it's kind of having to just step back and ask for assistance from those around you to help you through this period of time or process. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. We do have Justice at the bottom of the deck, so this does feel like some form of a karmic resolve. Whatever is happening, and Pisces got the same fucking thing. There is something here that's happening that has to do with either some sort of collective karma within the family or some sort of karmic experience where it's like, this is the way that things are supposed to balance out. And unfortunately, that can be through very uncomfortable circumstances that are beyond our control, that are fucking tragic. I'm going to keep referring to Pisces reading because it's so similar. Good things happen to bad people. Bad things happen to good people. It is just the nature of the universe and the way of the world. And it doesn't, you know, there are moments where it's like, it's not fucking fair. And yeah, sometimes it's not fucking fair, but we don't know the whole story in terms of like everything that's ever happened, the way that the cause and effect of everything around us. We don't know why things happen. And sometimes I think it's best to just not even question it and just understand things that are happening for the reason that they are. And just understanding that it's beyond your control, and all you can do is reconcile with it and try to heal through the experience and take something out of it that benefits you and the people and the world around you. So let's go ahead and clarify death. We have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I do think that you need to be taking care of yourself right now in a big way. I think that you are all over the place. I think that you are trying to remain stable in a situation that you just have to accept the idea that you are not. And that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to not have the strength and to not have the stability to continue doing something at the rate at which you're doing it. So there's a need here to rest, allow yourself to take care of yourself, allow other people to help you and take care of you at this time, because you need to take a step back. It could be that there's someone else in your environment that's feeling this as well. Maybe they feel very burnout and you're having to step up and take responsibility or try to have strength for something. But at the end of the day, there's so much need to rest here. And there's so much of a need to not burn yourself out on what's happening or what the circumstances are at this time. Let's clarify the Hanged Man. Now with the Hanged Man, we have the Seven of Swords and the Chariot. It's quite possible that, you might be receiving more information in the days to come. It could be within a week after this reading takes place. It could be within 7 weeks. Either way, it does feel... Now, when I say a week after this reading takes place, I literally mean by the first week of January. I feel like there's going to be information that you find out here that's going to actually help you move forward in a more balanced way. So it could actually remove... feelings of guilt, or feeling like you could have done something more, or feeling like, you know, something shouldn't have gone down the way that it did. And I think in reality, with the information that you do find out, it's actually going to help you move forward in a really positive way, and in a way that doesn't put so much on you. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. Those are too many cards. Let's clarify the Four of Swords, please. We have the Tower. So yes, we have the Tower with Death and the Knight of Swords in reverse. This is going to be happening really fast. So fast that I actually think it's going to catch you off guard. I do feel like I need to give... please brace yourself, because I forewarned is forearmed, right? But I feel like this is going to happen very fast, and I do feel like it's going to take everything out of you. It's going to take everything out of you. And I think that's why I feel the need to keep saying for like the 10th time, please go watch Pisces reading. And please understand that when I am speaking about making sure that you take care of yourself and that you rest and that you allow yourself to heal, please do that. Because what I'm seeing right now is that it's when you don't take the time to heal, it can cause some major fucking shit to happen in your life down the road, or it can just cause total confusion, a lot of fucking chaos. So please take the time to do what you need to do to take care of yourself, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, whichever one it is, or all of the above. Let's clarify Strength in the reverse. Now with Strength in the reverse paired with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Cups, it's very confusing energy. Because, you know, I was starting off talking about how you feel like you don't have the strength after all of this happens. But at the same time, I think that you're going to be feeling very confused, because there's an essence here of, it's like, there's so much grief being experienced here. There's so much loss, or so much unexpected stuff being experienced here. But there's also so much happiness. So it's like, there's a culmination of an experience happening here, where I do feel like even though you might not be able to see the way forward right this moment, you are going to have people, family, friends supporting you and being around you to carry you through this time. Let's clarify the Six of Cups. And those are the people that you need to lean on. I was saying the same fucking thing in Pisces reading. Four of Swords. So yeah, you need to rest, and you need to allow yourself to heal from this circumstance, and you need to be surrounded by people who know you best, or people who you feel safe with, so that you can process this properly. There's nothing worse than going through something that's really unexpected and it catches you off guard, and having to like save face and go out in front of the world, or to be at work when inside you're fucking screaming, and you know that everybody knows what's going on and that they want to ask questions, but it's almost like sometimes you're not ready to answer those questions, and sometimes you're not even ready to fucking talk about it. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Star. So oddly enough, it's almost as if with what's happening and the fact that like time is ticking and something is falling away, it's almost as if it's being divinely orchestrated. Things are happening the way that they are for a reason, whether you want to understand that or anybody wants to understand that or not. There is some form of an emotional gift that's being given. It's almost like it's allowing your heart to break open in a way to express emotions that you never thought you would feel, possibly with people that you never thought you would show them to, and vice versa. So there is some form of a gift in this. There is some form of a very beautiful, heart-opening, emotional experience that is being birthed out of what's happening. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles and the, I almost just called it Pisces, the King of Cups, which really can be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I kept wanting to call it Pisces. Yeah, somebody's going to be working really hard for you. They are also going to be working really hard to help you. I don't really think you have much to give right now. You don't have much else to give right now, and that's okay. I think you need to be okay with that. Always keep in mind, too, that energies can be vice versa. If this is not you experiencing this, it is somebody in your environment. Or it is you experiencing this. And you can expect for people around you to be helping you. So, thank God no tears on this one. Yeah, please, please, please take care of yourself. There is a lot going on. Do not let it totally catch you off guard. I mean, it will either way, but it's one of those things where, like I said, forewarned is forearmed. Have your support group in check. Make sure that you have, you know, access to the people who you will be needing, or whatever support, even if it's going to see a therapist, whatever it is. I don't see a therapist on the table, but whatever is going to help you at this time. Please have those things ready so that you can utilize them when you need them most. Thank you for joining me. That is your reading for December 15th through the 31st. Like I said, please check out the Pisces video because it is very, very similar. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me through delicatetensiontarot@gmail.com, or you can follow me on my Instagram @delicatetension. All of that is down in the description box below. I do also have a donation button available now. So if you'd like to donate to help keep this channel going, feel free. If not, it's totally okay. It's just a nice little energy exchange. Thank you so much for joining me and keeping up with me through this whole process. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, and just, you know, remember that there are people around you who really, really love you and support you.